Hi guys, Cameron James here, and I'm a writer. So, I'm currently 32 years old, and I'm working on my very first novel. I've had this idea floating around my head for about 10 years now, and I'm finally at the point where I feel like I could put it down to paper and tell the great story that I've been wanting to tell for such a long time. I've always believed in this story, but the main problem was back when I was younger, I didn't feel like I could articulate it properly. So I've come a long way, as you get older, you're able to express things a little bit better. And I feel like right now I can tell this story to the best of my ability. So the novel is a suspense thriller. It's got a bit of a ghostly aspect to it, but it's something new. I've never seen this idea executed like I'm executing this one. I'll be able to tell you more about it as time goes on. The story isn't complete yet, but I'm in the process of finishing my first draft. And what I mean by that is I have been writing before this draft, but this is the first draft that I'm actually really happy with. So the process so far, as I mentioned before, I'm currently working on my first draft. So the process is basically writing every single day, 2 to 4 hours a day, more if I can. Of course, lots of reading. You always have to read if you want to write a novel. And a lot of you talk to any of the experts and they'll tell you the exact same thing. Now, I want to get my book out there eventually. So I've started my process by making a website and social media accounts. So a website I made with Wix. I'm currently using a free version, which I'll upgrade in the future when I start to get closer to the end of my novel. I've made Facebook, I've made Twitter, and of course this YouTube channel, all of which are obviously linked down below. Now, the one thing I haven't decided yet, and I'm doing a lot of research on it, is whether I publish the old-fashioned way or if I self-publish. So self-publishing has obviously gotten really big these days. So it is an avenue that I'm strongly considering taking. So Amazon is probably where I'm looking at the moment, but I'm also looking at other sites. And if any of you out there are writers and you have any suggestions regarding that, I would appreciate any information you can give to me. And thank you in advance. But the main focus right now is finishing the novel. So without the novel, I can't sell it, and I can't give it to people to read. So that's what I got to do. I got to finish the novel, and I'm really enjoying writing it. And the people that I've had read it so far, from where it's up to, have really enjoyed it. But I will need to find more people to read it before I even get it proofread. So I need to see this from a point of more than one person's point of view, and I need to take the criticism, and I need to improve on the story as time goes. The plan is to rewrite this story after my current draft 2 or 3 more times, but if I have to do it more, then so be it. So since I started writing again, my chapters, or the way I write chapters, has changed dramatically. So I went from writing what I consider to be really long chapters to right now writing really short chapters. So they're not like 1-page chapters or anything like that, but they are quite short, and they're really tightly knit. That's what I'm trying to do, have them very tightly knit, no filler or minimal amount of filler, and just keeping the story rolling without having to slow down